And welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Medic Regional Blood Center. Folks, this week I did what I've been asking you to do for the past few months. I donated blood with Medic right down on Ayler Avenue near the UT campus. 28 area hospitals use that blood that you donate with Medic. And I found out while I was there that the day before I went in, Medic had shipped blood to the hospitals treating the injured kids at the Kentucky school shooting. This is a good cause. It's good folks. You see some of the staff down there smiling as they put the iodine on and then take a little bit of blood, and you're in, you're out, and it's a good thing to do. And we ask you to support Medic Regional Blood Center. Really like having them on the show. It is a great community effort for folks around here because you're helping neighbors, you're helping family members. You don't know where that blood's going to go. All right. Also, I want to talk now about recruiting rankings. Hopefully Tennessee won't have to give any blood on Wednesday. No sacrifices or anything. 24/7, you guys have Tennessee, Ryan, you guys have ranked Tennessee as 17th in the nation. They are 6th in the SEC in your poll. Rivals has Tennessee 16th in the nation, 5th in the SEC. Very quickly, Ryan and Josh, what constitutes a good signing class? Where do they have to finish for you guys to say, yeah, Pruitt did a pretty good job?
I think anything from where they are or up. I think as long as they don't drop from where they are now, they've done a good job. I think when Jeremy Pruitt was hired, I said if they keep a top 20 class, they've done a pretty good job. I thought a top 15 finish might be a bit of a stretch. Now they've given themselves a chance to have a realistic shot at a top 15 class, which is impressive. But I think as long as they stay top 17 or so, they've done a good job.
Yeah, because I think the staff's outpaced what I expected when they first arrived in December, and that goes back to the early signing period. So I would agree where they are, and I think Tennessee will probably move up. They have a chance to finish really well with some of those big names we talked earlier. Tennessee's in a good position right now.
How do you guys look at it? I mean, are you looking at it, even these numbers, these rankings? Are you caring about it? Are you going to look more at the list and say, okay, well, they needed this to fill, they needed this to fill? How do you look at it?
Rankings are fine, but boy, you better go get some cornerbacks and linemen.
Okay.
But and I think it's all relative to where Jeremy Pruitt took over. Tennessee was ranked, what, 56th?
Yeah.
So, I mean, keep that in perspective. To me, if you're anywhere in that top 15, it's a really, really good job, as long as you're filling needs.
I can't remember a year like this one, though, where Tennessee was top 5, then fell to nearly 60,
Right.
and now it's climbed back to about 15. That I've never seen that big of a height to bottoming out back to height. And they've had, certainly we've seen enough coaching changes around here to see the drops, but I've never seen one that went way up, way down, and then back up. That's not to this extent.
There's almost been a new list of recruits to cover over the last 7 weeks with the new staff.
How many of those guys that you had on your top 5 targets list, that was 6 guys total because you disagreed on one, how many of those guys were Butch Jones targets? Or were they all Jeremy Pruitt guys?
I don't think there was one on that
There
list.
you go.
Yeah.
That says it.
Brand new.
That says it. All right. When we come back, now you know what they need to do. We'll ask these guys if they will do it. How Tennessee's going to finish on signing day. That's next on the Sports Source.